everybody, to What My Sister Said.
Hey.
They all made me do the intro today. So this is what you get. You guys know what the deal is. This is just the three sisters. You know, we have a passion for the entertainment industry. We like talking about all types of entertainment, and especially BL. Pew 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 pew. Today we have signature drinks. We also have. Oh, do you want to call? You want to tell them what it's called?
Yeah, tell them what it is.
What's it called?
Dying Bastard.
Why? Why did we get Dying Bastard?
It is Dying Bastard. That's right. I thought it would be something that was about our subject matter today, but no, not at all.
You're right. Should have done that. And when you wrote in the chat, should it be something about this? I was like, why would we make a drink about that?
I don't know.
You didn't understand what she was saying. Anyway, it's just a lot of liquor.
No.
So much liquor.
So much liquor. Your drink looks more colorful, like darker.
Did you put something else in it?
Did you put more liquor in there? Did you add something different?
I might have jacked with the recipe just a little bit.
Because Kelly's looks light like mine, like flavorless like mine. Like I don't taste the liquor in this.
Just too much ginger beer. It might be a little more bourbon forward.
Well,
mine is accidentally because of my COVID brain. I was like, oh, it's 1 ounce of each of the liquors, and I forgot the brandy. So I was like, I'll do 1.5 ounces of each of the liquor. And then
it's
I did
a half ounce.
Oh, I made 2. I didn't feel like getting it.
I made 2 too. But I'm about to add that to this because this is Bobo.
Because then but then I did 1.5 ounces twice of bourbon, which that's not what I was supposed to do. I was just supposed to do So not me is gonna be interesting, is all I'm saying. I gotta eat this chicken.
I don't even know if the brandy makes a difference because I got it all, and
I did it right with the half ounce. I made the drink, and I was like, sip, sip. This is delicious. You know what it could use? A little more bourbon and some more ginger beer. And so
tell them what's in it.
That's a topper.
Oh yeah, we should say what's in it.
So you can have one too, guys.
My recipe. It's called a dying bastard. It has a half ounce gin, half ounce brandy, half ounce whiskey, half ounce lime, and then a dash of bitters. You shake all that up in a shaker with ice, and then you put it over ice and add ginger beer.
I missed the over ice part. I didn't see it in there.
It may not have said that. It may have just said chilled ginger beer, but my ginger beer wasn't chilled.
Over ice myself.
You know what? The picture was over ice, so I was very cognizant that the recipe was not over ice. But that's just how my brain works. Ooh. Oh, sorry. I think that there's dogs stalking me outside my door. Anyways,
I might be lit midway through because I didn't eat all day, and I'm trying to shove this chicken in my mouth so things don't go crazy quick. Because I've been sick, so I also haven't been drinking.
That's right. We have signature drinks, and Kelly's eating chicken. So I think we should get into it. I think Kelly should go first.
Get into it. I'm gonna go run
and tell us what
the other half of this is right down the hall. I'm going to get it real quick, but y'all keep.
Oh my God.
She's prioritizing
what my sister said, the drunk edition. Oh, okay. So today we're going to start with, which I hope I can tell properly, my whirlwind trip to see Earth. Y'all having a hard time. EarthMix KristSingto in LA. So I had planned to go see them, and and then life happened, and your girl didn't have the money to go. So I was like, if I get paid on Saturday, I'll go. And then I did a live Friday, and people were like, just go. It was actually very inspirational, but also if you don't have money, don't go on live. Because people will convince you can do anything. They really will. And then in the middle of the entire chat being like, you can do this, just go. It's a once in a lifetime chance. Just do it. My friends came on, and I just thought they were coming to say hi. And they're so sweet. They were like, whether you get paid or not, just get on. Because I already had my plane ticket. So they were like, get on the plane. We'll make sure you're taken care of, which was the sweetest thing ever. They were just like, we don't care if you get paid. One of them said, what? They said, I'm a college student in debt. It's fine. I can do it. I can take care of you. That's so sweet and so cute. But I not only got paid, but I got a bonus out of nowhere. Look at God. So I changed my flight because I was supposed to fly on Thursday, changed my flight to Saturday, flew in, got there at like a midnight or something. It was me and Lena and Jaime and Dee Dee. And they are so sweet. It was so late, and they had been at T-Star's event all day. Then they drove out to the airport, was 40 minutes from our Airbnb.
Oh my God.
Picked me up, took me to Denny's because they were like, you got to be hungry. I'm telling you, meeting BL people they're so much nicer than I ever expected. So kind. And so we went and we had Denny's and then went back to the Airbnb. And then we had to be up crack it on to go see EarthMix and KristSingto. First of all, Shannon gaslit us. She told us our tickets were VIP. They were not.
Really?
We were in the wrong line for a really long time.
Oh no.
Yeah. And then we were like, why did we think this? And Jaime and I both looked at us and we were like, because Shannon told us they were a VIP, which actually was okay because I was panicked about the idea of a 2-in-1 picture with EarthMix. But also because I was feeling good, I bought Jaime and I thought I had VIP tickets for EarthMix. So on a whim, I was like, I'm going to treat Jaime. And I got him and I VIP tickets for KristSingto. So I did have to do 2-on-1 with KristSingto. I was like, well, if we're going to do it for EarthMix, we'll do it for KristSingto to even it out. So anyway, I ended up having to do a 2-in-1. But we went in. It was a beautiful day. Everybody was so nice. That event, no shade, was run so smoothly. But it was interesting. It's definitely a Thai event. Whoever was running this event, these were Thai people. Everybody was Thai that was involved. And some of them were like the standard GMM people because we recognized them from the Heart Killers. So I think there's like a standard group that does this, but then they team with somebody else. So I still am not clear who they teamed with, but everything was just easy breezy. You go in, get your ticket. The establishment was everybody there was so nice. And they were really excited for us and joking with us. They got to know us. They were having fun with us. And like it was a lot more relaxed. I know at the ones we went to, it was like, don't touch them, don't do this, don't do that. None of that. We got none of those directions at this one. Like when we had to line up to take pictures, they were like, do you have a yellow wristband? Get in line. And so there wasn't like the pressure and the stress. Yeah. They were like, and then
up, do this, do that, don't do that.
When you came down, they put a mark on you. And they were like, you got your picture. It was so smart. I was like, just get in line. Who cares where you were sitting? You have a yellow wristband. Then you can get with your friends. And so we don't have to worry about all of that weirdness. People who were friends and wanted to take pictures together just got together. And then the last round of whatever it was, the very last thing that everybody was doing, you came off stage and they cut your wristband off and they had you exit. So there was no, you didn't have to be lectured about don't do this and don't do that because they made it so that you could not cheat the system because they were right there on top of it. But EarthMix were so adorable. EarthMix and KristSingto are very different people. Very different. And I will say part of the EarthMix charm and everything, Mix's sister had come. This was the first time she was seeing him in his element. So, and there is definitely that sense of showing your family you may like being able to say, no, I really did do it. No, this is a real thing. So they were super emotional.
I just saw an interview with him today where he was saying he cried. He didn't want to cry too much because he didn't want to mess up his makeup.
But
he didn't have to put all that makeup back on again.
But then he said, then they said, well, how was Earth? And he said, oh, he cried first and cried harder when he saw the sister. It was a really good vibe because we went up to the MC. We actually got his information. We were so impressed with him. He is Thai as well. And he did a very good job getting to know them. I think he hung out with them the day before because they had gotten there early and gone and there was I think every one of them had never been to LA before. Earth was the only one. I know what trip that was. But anyway, I'll tell y'all that offline. When he said that, I was like, ooh, I know when you came. I know when you came to LA, because he was like, yeah, I was here only one time. And I was like, we accidentally stumbled on that trip. It was a very long time ago. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But everybody else, like many of them had never been to the US. I don't think Mix had ever been to the US at all. I don't know if KristSingto, I think it was like their first time, which is crazy.
That's crazy. That is
so they
insane.
had no concept of their fandom here. Mix was so nervous. They both were, you could literally see their hands shaking. They were so scared. They let us know they were scared. It was but the host was great because he knew really interesting facts about them. He had definitely spent time talking to them. And he was really great about speaking to them in Thai first. So, because I know Mix speaks English, but I think something that people don't take into consideration, if you're nervous and you're scared, even if you can speak English, it's very hard to do that,
right
out the gate.
And the preference is to speak your native language. So Mix didn't speak a ton of English, even though I know he speaks it. He chose to speak a lot of Thai while he was up there, which he could do because he would ask them the question in Thai, then he'd tell us what he asked them, and then they would answer in Thai, and then he would do his best, and then he would check in because he knew they know English, right? So then he would be like, did I miss anything? Did I get it right? I was like, oh, he was so lovely. And he just he very quickly disarmed them, calmed them down. He was very personable. He's older than them, so they all kind of seem to look up to him. He was lovely. We all kind of bum rushed him at the end to tell him he was amazing, and he did it, amazing job, and he started crying.
I wonder too, with the language difference, just to check in, it's I wonder about the sentence structure in Thai versus in English, because I know in Korean, part of the language barrier for them is the sentence structure is completely different. So when you ask them something in English, their brain has to calculate, shift the words around to make it in the right, order in order for them to understand what you're asking them, on top of translating it into Korean for them. So I wonder if that was the better way to do it, right? Because then I wonder if their sentence structure is also different. I haven't seen that yet.
I think they were talking a lot.
I've been taking.
They had some comfort with him. He quickly made them comfortable. So they would answer these questions like, and then he would be like, okay, so what they said was, and so he would have to summarize it. And then there were there were people from Thailand there, China there, people who flew in from all over the world.
Wow, really?
Yes. So my friend was sitting with some Thai people, and they were getting oh no, a little COVID cough.
Yeah.
Sure.
She was sitting with some Thai people, and they were getting frustrated because he wasn't doing everything they said. And she was like, I think for him, it's kind of tough. He's just going to probably summarize it. Because he can't tell us every single word they said, so he tried.
Word for word,
But
yeah.
I feel like his checking in was making sure he got the gist of it at least. They were so cute. So EarthMix were very much like everything you would think they would be. They were very hugged up on each other, hold hands, cry, lovey-dovey. There was a game we played. I met these two in line. I met people from Puerto Rico who happened. They actually watched my channel, so I was like going to throw away trash or something, and I said hi to them, and they were like, "We watch you," and I was like, "Oh, hey, y'all." So it was these 3 people from Puerto Rico who had flew in from freaking Puerto Rico. Where are you going?
Something's happening. I don't know what's happening, but it seems really.
I don't know either.
She just kind of lumbered away.
Just talk. It's all good.
Okay. For you guys who can't see, she just kind of wandered off the screen.
Yeah. And Kelli's like having COVID moments, and I am having.
There's a lot going on. I'm very.
I'm having drink post nasal drip.
Yeah, I'm very warm. Like that. I need to. I need to tell your brother. Just
my computer was about to die. I thought I had it plugged in, but I had the plug in the outlet, but not in the computer.
Got so it. That says the urgency on your face.
Down, you chick.
There's a game they won. So they both won this game. One won it for EarthMix, and the other won it for KristSingto. What are the odds? You know when they did the rock paper scissors with the audience,
the Puerto Rican people.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican people I met. So I got all up in, we're Kilgores. So after the 1-1, I was going to the bathroom, and he was walking up, and his friend had come out of the bathroom, and the 3 of them were there. And I walked up, and I was like, "We won!" And they were like, "Wait, Dad!" And we screamed and jumped up and down together. And I was like, I have all of these people's celebration and business and stuff. And so when the other woman won, I was like, Puerto Rico, and she was like, it was very fun. I was like, I put them guys. But they flew in from Puerto Rico, which is crazy. But they won the game. They won. They did the rock paper scissors thing, and it was to look in the eyes of one of them for a full minute, which I was like, this seems like a lot. And I was super
surprised. All that.
That's upsetting. That's
all 4 of them loved. They were like, I thought it was interesting. He said, "How did you make that feel? How did that make you feel? Like, what did you feel about that?" And all 4 of them was like, we don't get opportunities to just sit still and look at somebody that is a fan of ours. And like, I think Mix described it best because he's like, I feel like I got to connect with them on a human level and really like take a pause and just see the person and them see me. And it was like so poetic and beautiful. They're just lovely human beings. I was just like, oh, I'm sitting here feeling like creeper vibes. And he's like having this existential moment where he's like connecting with people. They cried because like we stood up and sang their songs, and it was very clear they had no idea they had an audience. And then when I went up to get my pictures, I think the lady recognized me because the lady who was like helping us with pictures is the same one from before. And because I walked up and she was like, "Ooh, you're going to sit there." Because I should have been in the back. I should not have been sitting next to someone. And she was like, "You're going to sit there." And I was like, "What you mean?" Because I thought I was going to be in the back. And she put me next to Earth.
I was going to say, you sat next to someone.
She put me next to Earth. I was not prepared.
I was like, ooh.
I didn't even want, I was panicked about a 2-on-1. I thought, oh, I'm going to stand back here and live my best life. And she was like, girl, you sit right. She pulled me out of the regular, like it should have gone shoop. And she pulled me out and put me next to him. So I was like, oh, okay. And I said,
that was a great picture, girl.
He looked over, he goes, I am so glad you're here. Thank you for coming. And he just was so sweet. And when we did the high fives, they hold, like, they like high five you, and then they're just in your eyes. Every single person, thank you so much. I'm so glad you're here. Just the sweetest. As sweet as you would expect EarthMix to be, that's EarthMix. KristSingto.
Well, they were crazy. They're crazy.
They're crazy. Their crowd is crazy. Their crowd was crazy. Like, there was decorum at EarthMix. Their crowd was just yelling out of pocket stuff the whole time. Mind you, I will tell you, I was a little bit like trying to get myself together because I had lost my wallet at that point. Or I thought I had. I did not. It was at the Airbnb, but I thought I had. So I had to, like, when you got to fix your brain to be like, I'm going to be in this moment. There's nothing I could do about this. But I was a little off. But they got out there and everybody was out of pocket from the jump. They had a smaller crowd. We were worried that their small crowd we felt bad that they had a small crowd, but then it didn't matter because they didn't think they would have any crowd. They've been around for 10 years. Like, they just didn't expect it. And they asked people, like, who's known us for 10 years. And when people raised their hands, Kris had to, like, pull it in. He was about to cry because he didn't realize there would be people there who'd been following him since his first show. I'll speed this up. They were out of pocket. They were crazy. They were wild the whole time. At one point, the host had, like, lost control in a fun way, but he had lost control. And he was like, I think we're going to run out of time. We should probably, like, rein this in. And then Singto just kept being out of pocket. And I was like, oh, this is on them. This is not on the audience. This is on Singto because he's very dirty. They're both very dirty. They make very dirty.
Okay.
Yeah. So the audience is making dirty innuendos at them and they're lobbing them right back. So it was a different vibe. It was a different vibe.
Would a musical like metaphor be like rock and roll to jazz, or like rock and roll to like folk music? Like, how would you describe EarthMix?
Soft,
like
smooth jazz. EarthMix is
smooth jazz versus like rock and roll. Is it like death metal, or is it hair bands? Like hair bands?
Hairband.
The 80s? Okay.
They even were in like these jean outfits and they were like, we had to look cool for you guys. They came down. I felt so bad for the staff because they were not controllable. They came down and walked the aisles.
I saw that,
remember how much security and how many people were at the
yeah.
Walked in that crowd, y'all. They were
Soul did that too, though.
Yeah, Off-Road did it though too. Yeah,
they were in the crowd.
I was just comparing GMM to GMM. They just did whatever they wanted. Yeah, they were just like in these streets.
That's true.
They were when you went to do the high hand touch with them, Kris held your hand. He would not let you just high five it. He held your hand. Like, they were very engaged. And then I went to do the 2-on-1. The thing I liked, I'm ending it. The thing I liked about the 2-on-1, I was like, I feel like I've been talking a long time. The thing I liked about the 2-on-1 is if you didn't have an idea, she was giving ideas. So if you had an idea, you tell it to her. If not, she gives you, she was so sweet. She's with GMM. She was at the Heart Killers. I don't know if she did that there or not, but she was so like hyping you up, getting you ready, giving you an idea. So it kept the line moving and you didn't have to be stressed out. And they were joking with us. All the staff joked with us. They remembered us. So you would come up and they'd be like, did you do the so-and-so? I bet you're going to such and such. Like, joking with all of us. It was the vibe was just so chill and relaxed. And we just had a really nice time. And then when I got there, my plan was to say to Kris, because he didn't know people were watching Be My Favorite. And so my plan was to say to him, I loved that's one of my favorite BLs of like all time. But I walked up and damn it, Singto. I walked up and Singto looked me in my eyes and said, are you having a good time? Did you have fun today?
And your brain blanked out.
And I was like, why are you so close and talking to me like that? And I was
like, Off-Road.
And I was like, yeah, I did. Yeah. And then I turned around and KristSingto was like, are you happy? Because I'm so happy you're here thank you so much for coming. And I was like, this is a lot. And I just want to take this picture. And then I did my little picture and I got out of there. And I was like, thank
can
you.
you share that picture in the chat? Because I saw the
Oh,
EarthMix one, but I never saw
Yeah,
that one.
You didn't
I don't
send
have
that
the
one.
official one, I don't think. They don't think they've
They haven't
released
Do
sent
the
you
it to
official
have
you
a?
yet?
Do you have
somebody
a picture
airdropped
there?
it to me, a video, so I can share that.
Oh, cool,
Okay,
cool,
yeah,
I
I
cool.
would
have,
like to
Yeah,
yeah,
we
I
see
want
have
to
that.
see
both
that.
pictures actually. But yeah, so somebody, well, I wanted them to, it wasn't right. I wanted
They're
them
supposed to do the
to,
face hearts, the face heart thing.
yeah, they were supposed to face heart at me. And then no, I don't remember. I have COVID.
It sounds complicated.
It was
Just a little
whatever
bit.
they did was not what I wanted them to do, but it was fine.
Aw, yeah.
It was fine. It
Well,
worked
that's
out
cool.
just fine. But yeah, that was, we had a lovely time. I came home with COVID, but that's okay. Nobody else did, so I'm patient here. I really think it was the kids on my plane that
I
gave me
think it
COVID.
was a flight. Yeah, you said it was a flight, and I believe you.
Yeah, I was surrounded by
Yeah.
8th graders coughing and whooping it up.
Who are notoriously gross. I know,
Gross.
because
Yeah.
mine were they were gross last year. Now they're 9th graders, but they're still gross.
Okay. Any questions? Did I hit it all? Did you want to know anything else from there?
That sounded like you had a ball, and I'm really glad you got to
Sound
go.
like yeah.
It was
And
really
Jaime was like, "Oh, we missed you guys," to you and me, Ollie, and I was like,
Yeah, I know.
I couldn't have
I'm
gone to
poor,
LA.
Jaime.
I
But I do want to hang with them again, though.
No, 100% want to hang
We're
with
working
them
on
again.
something.
I
Not
do
even
say
that thing. We're working
LA.
on another thing.
I know.
Yeah. I
wait.
will.
Yeah, it's
I will
another
say
thing.
I think that the laid back nature of it and everything might have had something to do with LA.
Yeah, because
versus New York.
Yeah, versus New
New
York.
York
LA
is
is like, they said they're all like that.
Yeah. LA is a very actually LA to a certain extent stresses me out because of how low stress that place is.
Yeah,
Does
that's
that make
fair.
sense?
That is fair. But I also, it was interesting because I was talking to Desiree, and we did kind of miss like the energy of New York and like how we all just kind of coalesced really quickly. And it was like, and we were hugging and laughing and where this one, I talked to so many people after who said they were afraid to talk to me. And I was like,
I
what?
saw that in comments, and I was like, in New York, ain't nobody afraid. They just come right up.
No.
Yeah,
They just rolled up on you.
Like, and I taught, not to say I didn't meet people. I did get to meet people and talk to them a little bit, but I just thought maybe like we just didn't know, people just didn't know who we were, which is fine. But then I got all these comments. All these people were there, afraid to say hi. I was like, "What do you mean? I was nice."
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's the nature of like, celebrity in no matter how small or how big, right? It's the nature of like celebrity in LA and walking up to people and how comfortable that whole scene makes you feel. I've been to LA twice now, and yeah, first time I went, beans were in the belly. That was not a fun trip. Because I was very ill the entire time. I was like, I don't have morning sickness. And then I got off the plane in LA and was like,
No,
terrible the entire time. But yeah, just super laid back. And the second time was, I don't know, not last year, but year before. But that was, just so chill. Yeah, they're the chill versions of the human race.
It's so
And
funny
it's
to
great.
hear. Yeah, I was gonna say it's so funny to hear you say that because I know each time we came back from New York, well, especially the second time, it was like that was so much.
Yeah,
it was so much sensory overload.
That's true. It was not that at all.
But you prefer.
No,
it's probably not that you prefer it. You just there
was an energy to
yeah.
New
There is
York.
definitely an energy. Like no matter what the stress level was. There's still like so many good things from that energy, which was the energy that I talked about in that TikTok when I talked about the Dao off-road thing. It's just like
I think it's the idea of like we're all in this together.
Yeah,
it was the community. I think that's what it
together.
is. New York is a very community-based location where LA is very siloed, single. And so even in line, Desiree and I were talking about this, even in line, you just created a community because you were sitting there in line together, and you suddenly became friends with everybody. Like I talked to people, but they didn't stay in conversation with me. You know, they would talk a little bit. A few people would say a couple of things and kind of like, haha, but then there were so many people standing alone silently. And I was like, oh, that was not New York. We were all just like, we out here.
But I feel like part of that was the pain that we were all in too. We were in
there was some of that,
but I do feel like Off Road. We did it for Timeless Time. Like we did it everywhere. Event.
And remember, we were adopting people. We were like, you by yourself? Okay, girl, come on, let's go. You're with us now. Like
people weren't really adoptable. Like I sort of thought that's what we were doing, but they would just talk for a little bit and then go back to their quiet little space, just standing there alone, quietly.
Hey, I would probably be that person. I'd be like, hi, and then leave me alone.
So yeah, it was just interesting. I mean, it was still fun. Everybody was super duper nice. Same amount of niceness. It just we were
a different vibe.
It wasn't a bad vibe. It was just a different vibe. We were noticing it. It wasn't as
because it's so funny because I'm saying I'd be that person that want to be alone, but I totally loved not being alone in New York.
And let's be clear, aren't we? Even though you say you're going to be that person who wants to be alone, you're too much of an extrovert. You're too much of an extrovert to do that.
Stop saying
our last name. Talking about. Yeah, I know. I was like,
I stopped myself.
I
stopped myself.
I'm
whatever.
Not, though.
Whatever.
Really, I'm not.
We could fight. And
I'm not an extrovert.
That's right. Silence. That's what.
Moving on.
All right. Moving on.
Anyway, it was a great time. Lovely people. Absolutely. And Chris can sing his tail off. Chris can sing the house down. Jaime and I were like, we're recording and we're listening. And you know when you're like, what? Who is that? That was me and Jaime. Hold up.
So wait a minute.
Like that?
I'm hearing about recording. Are you sharing any of this stuff?
Girl, I got COVID when I got home. What you want from me?
Let me. I'm pausing. My bad.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't post from my sick bed.
Good Lord, woman. You have a duty.
I will be posting. I was sick.
I got you.
But yeah, he's saying
I forgot about the whole sickness thing.
You know who else has a gorgeous voice? Earth. Why does he not have like his own song out? Like, you know what I mean? Earth can sing the house down. It's a different vibe. Earth is a pretty voice. Chris can sing the house down. Earth has a pretty voice, but it's his tone is so beautiful and just. You can tell he has no idea. You can tell he does not know. Chris knows. You know what I mean? It's a difference. Chris was like, we were like, okay, sir. Like, pretty voice. I got a pretty voice. He was a Sister Act. We had to hype him up. They all could sing. Don't get me wrong. All four of them. The more we're seeing them live, the more I'm like, I don't believe anyone who says there used to be a thing that was like the BL actors can't sing and GMM can't sing. We have yet to experience that. We have heard only good voices.
And I will say, go ahead,
no, go ahead, Nikki. No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, I think it's about circumstances, and I think it's about venue and time and place, right? So people catch these snippets, all of that coming, and I'm coming from a musician's point of view, right? That can all determine whether it's a good day or a bad day. So that's if you can hear yourself, if your mic is right, all of those things. You got me in a mall somewhere, right? Even though it's Icon, Sam, whatever, and my stuff's not right, I'm not right. So, and then you take that, you put it on the internet for everyone to see forever into, eternity, and I'm a terrible singer. Then that's just not fair. It's not fair to any of those people.
The church. You look at our church video that's streaming. We sound like hot butter garbage. You look at the video that Dad takes while standing in the church, it's a totally different sound.
Yeah.
And you can
Yeah.
see that from the fan cons that are posted, where sometimes, depending on where you're sitting in the audience,
Yes,
you hear
so
different
true.
things.
You'd be good.
And you're
Yep.
like, those people
True.
were at the same show? Because it's just
Yep.
like all these things play a role in what it sounds like. It irks my nerves when people post videos of somebody singing and they're like, "Oh, finally a BL person that can sing." I'm like, how many times are you going to say that? Because you're posting
Right.
all these people and you're saying finally.
It's really annoying.
It's a whole hell of a lot of them.
It used to be really pervasive. And that used to be the thing, to make fun of singers and make fun of dancers. And I think the best example of like people having to eat their words because they didn't, and mainly DMD a little less, but GMM, what they didn't understand with GMM is it was building idols. GMM is an idol factory. It is doing which is literally the name of that other company. I just connected those dots in my brain.
Yeah.
But that's what everybody doesn't understand. That's what we're watching. They are training idols. That is their goal. So a lot of the stuff you would see, yeah, they weren't great yet because they were being trained. I think Pond is a perfect example. You guys were not around.
I know you're telling me what Pond used
to the point where he didn't want to post anymore. And Pooin basically was like, if you don't, he's like, you post, even if I'm the only one watching it, you better post what you do. Like Pooin was going to all of his practices to hype him up because people were so mean. And I was like, what are you doing? You're on your couch. Like maybe, and I'm trying to explain, like, as someone who dances, it takes so much courage to post what you do. And what he did that those people were too small-minded to understand is people love a story. They get into the journey. You walk out the gate being amazing. Cool. Okay, that's great. But I get to watch you grow into amazing. Now you got a different level of audience who has invested in you, who has watched you work really hard, which is what K-pop does. Like,
that's why I'm confused. I'm giving the face because I'm like,
they don't know.
Aren't they K-pop fans?
Yes.
At the end of the day, and that's exactly what they give you. But they give you that story. They start out the beginning.
I don't know why they were so hell-bent and angry at the fact that like every singer wasn't Mariah Carey and every dancer couldn't like do backflips. It was such a weird tone. And I was like a voice in the darkness being like, nah, I'm not. And y'all back up off Pond.
Maybe it's about the trajectory of it, right? So I think that in the K-pop space, they start with the singing and the dancing, right? Get that solid under their belt. They once they debut, then they can become actors or they can be, presenters and things like that. So maybe it's like the flip side, the flipping of the journey that might squirrel their brains out a little bit. But I'm not sure why, because there's many triple threat actors just like in any space. So I'm confused. And why wouldn't you let somebody get to their full potential and watch them do it and enjoy it?
I think they had a hard time because their expectation was everybody who was making shows and how dare you get a show and you're not already amazing. And I'm like,
what?
Because they're building, they have to get, every actor needs experience. You have to start somewhere, and they are actually at an advantage. They are in a company where your starting point is built in. They are providing you with a starting point and mentorship and training and all of these other things. I don't know. People worked my nerves. I really had a hard time understanding where people were coming from. But now they all act like Pond is the best thing in the world. And I'm just like, I remember every single one of you who talked trash about that man.
And she's coming. She's coming. She's coming to your comment section. Yeah. And she'd be like,
I remember when y'all were nasty mean. But yeah, so I don't see as much of that now, but I think it's because the talent pool is so much bigger. But they still do it. Yeah, it's the thing to do. I don't know why they think I find people.
I think
sitting
the
at their
internet just.
yeah,
Mhm.
you're sitting at a computer with anonymity. You ain't got nothing else to do with your life, and so you would rather pick at a person who's actually doing something.
Doing something, yes, yes.
And the courage and the time that it takes to do that, you're too terrified. You're too afraid to look silly. When you got to go from silly to get to great, like everybody don't come out the womb great.
Dang, that's exactly. I was thinking that's what like what's it, Gemini? That's what he said. He's like, I don't care. I just do whatever. He's like, I'll do it till I'm great.
But that rubs a lot of people the wrong way.
We gotta
switch to the next topic.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Somebody in here got a whole lot of things to say.
Yeah.
We gotta flip our topic.
You talking about me?
She is talking about you. She's most definitely not talking about me.
Not talking
we're
about
gonna
myself.
move on to the next topic. We decided that we wanted to discuss today which BL character would be the most fun to be friends with in real life.
Yeah.
So it said which one. That's why I was like surprised that y'all had lists too, but that's cool. I got a list.
It doesn't say which one. No, I copied and pasted your question, ma'am. Your question says which BL character would be the most fun to be friends with in real life. That does not denote a quantity. It just says which. So
I mean, none of us picked one, so we are okay.
So what did you complain about? That's number one.
I'm not complaining though. I was just saying.
Did. And what? You did. You low key was trying to give it.
I wasn't though.
Am I wrong?
Moving on. Big sister said, "We're moving on." So who wants to give their list first?
Not me. I talk too much, and I want to eat this chicken.
Nikki, you go first.
Why did I go first? Oh, that's fine. Okay. You know what?
Yeah.
I'm going first because I had the least out of everyone, and mine are wonderful.
All right. Yeah, I'm excited to see yours because I don't think all of yours are going to be tied. Are they?
No, you're right. They are.
Yeah, let's do this.
All right, let's do this. Okay, so I will preface it by saying, because you guys love it when I do a good exposition. Oh, sarcasm. So at the end of the day, I think when you ask a question like this to me, I think back to like just my life in general, and the fact that even though, with this lip color, I might seem like a person who is just very much like out there in in the world, extroverted, doing all the things.
That collar and those glasses don't say that.
I'm not. I am very introverted. I like a good chill in the back corner and take a look. And I consistently to this day always had those friends that were extroverted out there. They draw me out of my shell. They are the good time fun at the party. And they are like, come on, Nikki, you come with us. You can be good time too. And I'm like, okay, let's go. And so that was my criteria of who I picked in this list. It's a short list because I was having a hard time because I was looking at my drama list and hard D on the drama. A lot of drama, not a lot of good time fun. So
that sounded sexual. I'm just gonna say.
Oh, on the drama
was hard D. You said hard D. What are we supposed to do with that?
My drama.
Okay, go ahead.
I can't help that your mind is in the gutter.
She said hard D.
I mean, both of us heard it. So
gotta
do with that what you will.
So anyways, so my list is comprised. I had the shortest list out of everybody, but I think I could have delved in a little bit more. But I like to be succinct, concise.
All right,
not
just
lengthy in my comment. You know what?
Ooh,
okay, so first pick of my 3, I think everybody knows by now because I've mentioned it before, is
Go ahead.
What?
No, go
Not too
ahead.
many comments.
Just say it.
Lee Chen from
I
the
don't know who that
Taiwanese
is.
BL
Yeah.
History 4, Close to
I said
You.
history.
Lee Chen. And let me tell you why.
Did I watch History?
I still haven't
You
seen it.
did. Close to You. There's two main couples.
And then the
There's
traumatic ones.
No, they're not well, let's say this. Lee Chen is the couple. They're actually good time fun. The other couple is with the weird stalkery brother. It's the stepbrothers relationship.
And that's the
We
trauma
skip
one.
that. We skip that. We skip that one. Um, we stick firmly in the lane of Lee Chen and Tom Ren. Tom Ren? Yeah, that's his name. Anyway, Lee Chen, he's up for anything. He's ridiculous. He's corny. He's down for hijinks. And so, the initial premise of his character in that show is that they are all working in the same place. Doesn't matter. It's like I don't know, they do wedding planning or whatever. They're all working in the same place. Girl comes in, new chick. Guess what? He's been in love with her since they were little. His version of love is different than her version, right? Because he picked on her a lot and she was like, "You're a jerk." And so he devises this whole plan of like, I'm going to get this girl. He gets to know her, finds out she loves BL. And so his plan is to pretend to be in love with his best friend, Tommy Wren. And what ends up happening is he realizes he is in love with him. But the hijinks,
Wait,
just
are you
the
supposed to
level
tell
of
all that?
it doesn't
Spoiler
matter.
alert.
It's my story. This is what I'm talking
I'm just
about.
eating, y'all. I'm just eating. I'm
This is
here.
what I'm talking about.
I was listening to eating the chicken, Nikki.
This is why I got 3, because this is what I'm talking about. The disrespect. Either way, it's the hijinks that makes me love him. He is incredibly silly, insane, and I love every bit of it. All of the fake things that he does to try and make this girl think that he's in love with his friend. I don't understand why you would think making her think that you're in love with your friend would make her be in love with you. It's a stupid premise. None of it makes sense. And when they flip the script and he actually is pursuing the right person, that is the part that I love. But his character in general, his character is ridiculous and I enjoy it. And I would be standing right next to him, like, yeah, come on, let's go do this. I can help you too. I can help you set up the next one. You know what I'm saying? The next situation. So that's my first. That's my top. That's my fave.
Okay.
Second one, I feel like we might all have this, not this character in general, but maybe this person in our list. And I could be wrong. It's Ty, the show, my school president, the character, to you. Why? Because Mark is fun.
I love Mark. That's a good. You know what?
I didn't even think
Mark
about
is
that.
I should have thought of
Oh
Mark.
my God.
Yes.
And he is the
is
best.
fun.
He is the best wingman in my school president.
He is.
He is so
He really
much fun.
is.
He is loyal, so loyal. But his dry wit throughout that show is what would make me want to hang out with him, because he would just be dropping these gems the whole time you're hanging out, and you just be like,
he's a great bestie.
Chuckling the entire time while he is also, holding you down, making sure you get what you need, helping you out with all your problems. His character is a lot like him in real life. I feel like, I could be wrong. I don't really know who Mark is, but at the same time,
he's very sarcastic and very kind of punchy and a little different.
Yeah, and that character, I feel like, embodies him in a way where I'm like, yeah, yes, I would totally hang out with him, because he would have my back no matter what, and he would be good time fun, because he was good time fun in that favorite scene when they all go to the little island resort, whatever, and he came so that he could chill in the water, but what did he end up doing? Teaching them all how to dance, because he's down for his friend no matter what. And he was so
he did. He really did. That's a great thing.
He was 100% ridiculous while he was doing that. He was complaining the whole time, but he was dedicated, right?
Yeah, he was like, let's go.
And That's part of the fun for me. I want that good time friend who's, going to be funny. He's going to be, but he's also going to be dedicated to like helping you out and get what you want at the end of the day. Last one, it's more recent, but he is just a little ray of sunshine. So I think that I definitely he was my last minute pick. But I would say Kim from Boys in Love.
Oh, that cutie
Those
pie.
Coon's characterization of that, and it's not Kim. Yes, Kim and Mon is a great relationship, and I love that. But it's the
But yeah,
who Kim
Kim.
is in that
Yeah.
relationship with his friends. Who he is in that circle of friends is the one that's always fun, right? Always bringing that positive energy. He's the one that's going to be the life of the party. He goes after what he wants, and he's super helpful in that space. And so I think you're sensing the theme here, right? It's just like I want a friend, because
Mm-hmm.
even with Lee Chen, I didn't mention he's so incredibly loyal in that show. Like it is not just about the people that they pursue in these shows; it is about their friendships all the way
I
around.
can
It's
see
about
that.
the combination of goofiness, ridiculousness, because they're willing to be ridiculous, all three characters,
Mm-hmm.
and funny, all inherently just funny off the top, and loyal at the end of the day, because I
Mm-hmm.
know they're not going to hang me out to dry, they're not going to do me dirty, they're going to be hella fun to hang around with, and I don't have to be stressed out while I'm around them to, because I'm not sure what their intentions are or anything. They're going to be that really really good friend that's also hella fun. That's my list. My
That's a
three.
great. I
Yeah,
really,
you're
really
making me
enjoyed
think of
that
different
list.
people now.
Yeah.
You made me add two more to my long list.
Oh
Anyway,
my God, you can't add two more.
but
That's too
no, mine.
many.
I don't. I'm not as in depth with mine as you are. Okay, I'm not going to tell scenes and
Fine.
stuff. All right, so I think
Okay.
I should be next because Kelly did all that talking at the beginning, so I'll go next. I have two different ways of looking at who I would choose as a friend, because I
Uh-huh.
first looked at who my best friend is now and how that she's like very quiet, reserved. People think she's angry all the time, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and that forces me to have to come out a little bit more to balance her out,
Mm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
like that's what has happened. So when I thought of that, I thought of 10 in Cooking Crush. I really, really,
Ah.
really like
Mm.
that character. I think he's a good guy. He's just more reserved, right? Like I think there's like lots of lovely things about that character. Also, who was it? Who was your other character that made me think that? I know you think I'm crazy right now, but I'm really loving Revenge Love, and I love
Oh.
G. I can't say his name, but the main guy, um,
Which
the one
one?
that loves the
Which
one that's in love
one?
with the little guy, the tall
Oh, okay,
one.
okay, okay.
Oh,
He's
You
the
want to be
reserved one.
friends with
The
him?
little one's not,
you want to
the
be
little
friends with
one's
the
not reserved.
snake guy?
So do you know the kind of people that I like? Weirdos.
You
I like
Oh, you
sweet
do.
do.
weirdos
Oh
who
my
are,
God, he's
yeah.
Jeff.
That's so weird.
I love
He's
him.
your
I
ex.
love That's like my kind of person that I would be friends with.
Ugh,
Like that's the kind of person
no.
that
You're not wrong. Now that you say it,
yeah, I
Yeah.
would be like, yeah, that chill vibe, that weird vibe is like
yeah,
so like my
yeah.
kind of person. But then
Mm-hmm.
I thought on it again and I was like, maybe I should look to people who have more of my interest and not always like go for that weird, because sometimes that weird thing I can't really like sit down and talk to that weird person the way I need to,
Mm-hmm.
and get that they understand where I'm coming from all the
Mm-hmm.
time. So then back to Cooking Crush, I went to Prim because he likes to cook and his little circle of friends like to do little things that he loves to do. Like, and he's
Mm-hmm.
so focused on his goal and everything. Like those things are important to him and he enjoys doing those things. He's a little extra with it, like a little more like that he might make me tense sometimes. But I enjoyed Gun's character in that. And then Cutie Pie, Kua, that how you say his name?
Really? Nua.
Nunu's character.
Yeah, that's not new. Maybe I'm wrong. I might be wrong.
That's not how it spells.
Can I ask you a
K-U-A.
question? Did you miss the word fun in that sentence? Oh, I'm sorry. Go, keep going.
His character is a musician, and he likes
not
to do
him. The other two fun. Oh, just keep going.
Oh, who I would have fun with? That isn't the question, but I would have fun with
you're talking about people you would be friends with. I thought the question was who you would have.
But
I have fun with my friends, though.
I have fun with weirdos, Nikki. I have lots of fun with them.
Yeah,
but anyway,
I have fun with my friends.
I like the music part. I like the fact that character is all into music. I like the fact that character does a whole lot of things that I probably never would do, and they would get me to do them. You know, like the fast cars and all. Like I'd be scared to death, but I feel like their personality would make me want to try it. You know, the wedding plan, Namnua. The one who planned.
I'm honest, I've kind of wiped that show out my memory.
The little guy that planned the weddings.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember him.
I love that character, and I love that not only I love the party plan. That's something that's very, very fun to me. And he was so dedicated to making every function an amazing function. But I also love the way that he cared so much that he thought he was doing something wrong in that. You know what I mean? Like it messed with his being that he thought he was doing something wrong. That to me describes a person who's very caring and loving and wants to be a good person, and I want to be around that person, and I would have fun playing in parties with him. But and then the two you made me add, just because you were talking about sarcasm and all that stuff,
make you add anything.
This is quick. A boss and a babe.
I was thinking of a boss and a babe.
I would just sit there and listen to them go back and forth because they just are hilarious. They just like say hilarious stuff back and forth to each other all the time. And I'd just be sitting in the room with them. So funny. But my main friend that I would do all things with is Mahasama from Love Sea.
Oh my God, I was thinking of him, but I thought it would be too much.
No, because first of all, I love sea animals and stuff, and he's all about the ocean, and he cares about all that stuff, and I would let him explain a lot of those things to me. Like, the aquarium's my favorite place, so I would just be like, you be my friend in that, you teach me all these things. I would be cooking with him because he likes to cook. We'd be cooking together. I would do crafts with him because he's making little bracelets. We would just be real good friends.
Yeah, I love my husband
together, and he's just so sweet. He's just so sweet.
He really is.
That would be a cool person to hang out with. See, my list was fun, fast, and fun, and had a lot of people.
It did.
Kelly's turn.
Oh, good though.
Oh boy. Okay.
Don't rethink it, Kelly. Just go with what you had. Don't rethink it.
All right, oh no, I lost my. Oh no, I lost it, y'all. I lost my sheet. I was clicking around.
Not again.
Not again. Y'all, she lost this sheet before we started.
Stop it.
Me and Nikki.
Then she found the sheet.
Oh no, I hope she finds it. Because she looks so pitiful.
I found it. I found it. It's real. I shouldn't have. Leave me alone. I found it. Hold on. I gotta get back to y'all. Okay.
Not me is not gonna be real coherent.
I'm gonna make another one before not me.
Me too.
Your brother and his girlfriend gonna be here in a bit. They just dropping off though.
Nice.
Was it okay? So I don't have any number one. This is these. I'll just say the first one was Prim from Cooking Crush because he's just so sweet. He has a really solid friend group and he cooks, and I love to cook. I want to cook with him. I think it would be so fun. He just
I don't want to cook with any
dude that would be a good time to hang out with. I like him a lot. The other one is more in Nikki's realm where I like to find sassy people to match me. Because I might not be super sassy, but I you've seen the friends I've chosen in this video.
Oh yeah.
I think, and
Mhm.
I wrote this with COVID, so I can't remember the character's name. So sorry. Off-Road's character in Century of Love. He seems like a
Wow.
Oh,
good time. He's so
Yeah.
sassy. He knows who he is. He just seems like he would be a good friend and a good time.
He would be
So
a
I
good
really
time.
like
He'd be so
him.
much fun.
Just because of what Nikki was saying, I did add Tankun from Ken Porsche. He don't got nobody.
Mhm.
Oh
He's a
my
heart.
God.
He would be
I would just sit
Wonder?
around watching
fun.
shows with him.
Yes, he would be so much fun.
I think he
Oh
would be
my
great.
gosh.
I was like, you know what?
If he
Let's
could
do
just,
this.
yes, if he could
And
let me
he's
sit in the
rich.
corner of the room and just hang out like adjacent to his crew, I'm here for it. I agree, Kelly.
And he's
100%.
fierce. He's gonna protect me from anything. Like
Oh
he's
my
great.
god. So
I
much
adore
fun.
him. And this one, you guys are not gonna get the reference because you haven't watched it. But Mute Love came out, and the first round was High by My Luck. And it is literally a story about little nerds. They are all smart kids. They go to like a nerd camp to and they just do nerd stuff all day while they try to win a scholarship. And they're everything you remember from like being in it is like it's you snatch the gifted and talented kids and put them in a show. And I was watching it being like, I would hang out with all those are nerd those. Like I the same way you felt attached to Boys in Love, I felt very attached to that. It's only 4 episodes. But it's very much steeped in the little artistic nerd
C and
culture.
Keen?
C Keen, I love C Keen
Yeah,
so
okay.
much. You guys didn't watch Only Boo, did you?
I didn't.
I watched half of it.
My
I haven't got to the
babies.
end yet.
Only Boo, my babies. Yeah, so it's their show, and On is in it too. On, who's in like everything. He's the tall guy. He's in Revamp right now. He's
Oh, the doctor?
the doctor. He was in
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Perfect 10 Liners. They just keep
Yeah.
he's in every show. He's working.
Gotta be
That boy
him.
is working. He was in
Mhm.
he was in My School President. Anyway, him.
Reminds me of Neo. Yeah, Neo is
Yeah.
in and everything. Yeah.
Always
Neo's
got a
in
role.
everything.
Yeah.
Neo is
I know what you're gonna say.
he is
Have you
playing the
watched
game in
that
that
summer
summer.
yet? You haven't watched
Nikki.
Huh?
Neo in that
Neo is
summer.
oh my
He's grown
gosh.
up a
I
bit
don't
and
know what
worked
he
out a
did.
lot.
Oh, I started watching that summer. Yes, I
Girl.
see Neo. Yeah.
And they putting the right clothes on him to let you know. But go ahead, Kelly. Tell your
It's JoJo. What do you expect?
Okay, I was like, this got real weird real quick. Got
I didn't
racing.
say nothing. I was over here in my little nerd crew. But yeah, that was my last one. It was the nerds and Mute Love. Because the whole watching the summer camp and nerd camp, it took me back, and I was like, I get these little high-strung dudes. I get it.
Yay, that was
I think that's
fun. I love
awesome.
that question.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah.
And I love how we all went at it from a different angle, right? I think I had a general like, you get a through line or just picking people that you love. And so yeah, it was a lot of fun. I have to say, out of everybody, I think the shows that I had the least familiarity with, Ollie, because you're all the time, was yours. Like I was like this.
Well,
I haven't seen Love Sea yet. I haven't finished.
Oh, Love Sea.
what?
I
haven't done this
Nikki.
yet.
Love
I
Sea
haven't
is
done it.
How
so.
have you not seen Love Sea, Nikki?
Fort Pete are.
I want to fight you right
here.
now.
Have you seen my drama list?
Yeah. She's
Okay,
a KBL, JBL girl.
I understand that. I mean, I'm getting into your like. I like the Taiwanese. I'm enjoying all of those now. I'm just saying, I really need you to watch Love Sea because that is so freaking good.
It's
like
okay.
so good.
I'm beholden to you, and I'm beholden to Yoshi. Got it. I've got my list because Yoshi's
Here's
you got it.
Here's what I've been doing. I've been watching the stuff you and Yoshi talk about, and I've been going and looking at it because I appreciate what you say now. So I need you to appreciate that Love Sea is really, really good.
I love Love Sea.
Hey, I don't have a hate for Love Sea. I just didn't. watch it when it came out, and it was like, okay,
Poor
if you
Pete.
go to my drama list, it's on my plan to watch, but it's not been watched
It
yet.
will make
I
you
think, yeah,
I not that the first series didn't make you love poor
Yeah,
Pete, but it puts him in a
but
different.
Lovesy.
yeah,
It makes you like Pete is winning awards all the time lately, which I'm just like, damn.
yeah.
Which I was kind of like, I don't know. I thought Fort would be the one, but colorism is a thing, which somebody reminded me of, which I was like, oh
Mm.
damn.
Oh
That
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
I didn't think about that. But yeah, but they are like beloved right
Wow.
now. And a big part of it is that Love Sea, the love from Love Sea. They're just
Yeah.
and
I mean,
Fort
they
as
are
Mahasama.
amazing.
Oh,
Yes. That's why I want to be his friend.
For and I
Is that
feel I whenever I
character?
watch Mahasama, I'm like, that's a version of Fort. I truly believe he is
I
just
think so
The
playing
too.
real version of
a
Fort,
version
yeah.
of himself. Like maybe
Yeah.
in a bigger font, but it is him. Because he
Yeah.
is like his first job. Did I ever tell y'all his first job was Kuhart's assistant?
Yeah, you told me.
No, I
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah,
that.
his first job was Kuhart's assistant. So that's why he's so doting on Pete, or he is a person who his
He
instincts
knows
is
how to
to
do that.
take care. Like
Mm.
he enjoys taking care of somebody. It's also why he's like, I will take care of Pete.
Yeah, he won't let anybody else do
Mm-mm.
it.
I think I'm
Yeah.
also a lover of things being, yeah, now that it's 100% out. Like I didn't watch it while it was happening. I have to be super into something while it's airing for me to watch it. Like, you know what I'm
I
saying? And
get
then
that.
I will come back to things that
Are
aren't
you
air
watching
that are
Kimjira?
done. Mhm. I'm watching Kim Jira. I'm watching Last Summer. I'm
Did you
watching.
see episode 8? I won't spoil it on
No,
this.
I'm not that far in Kim Jira though. I'm behind on all this stuff. So
I mean,
Hubs and I are episode 4 and Shine.
Yeah, we got to pick
We're
a date for that. I'm going to start a
we're
group
still
chat.
watching it together.
that's nice.
But yeah, like I like Desire. I'm watching, you know, some of these Korean ones because Korean ones are my jam right now.
No,
My
I
Secret
get it. That's
Vampire
what
is
you like.
killing me. Those things. So yeah,
I get it more. I understand more now. The
you understand?
shorter.
Yeah, the shorter.
But here's the problem with that. I'm the person who starts those shorter ones and I watch them till the end, like so I'm up all night. Not good.
That is a problem. Yeah. I'll be like, I'll wake up, my body naturally will wake up at 3 or 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
And
same.
I'll be like, but I could watch the next episode of that thing.
The
Mm-hmm.
only reason I don't is because I am kind of like in this loop of doing these reactions, and so my BL
Ah,
bestie tier, I let people vote. So I
well, so you
don't
don't
want to
want to,
watch everything and then there's nothing for them to vote for.
but then
Right,
So
I'm
right.
like, so I am a not finisher, right? So Knockout,
mm,
I went all the way to
I
episode
couldn't
7.
finish it.
oh wow,
It,
I
I
never
did
watched
too.
it.
I think that's where I stopped. I stopped at
um,
6 or 7.
The Next Prince, episode 10.
You gotta finish the next
Nikki,
Prince.
I know, but
you
I
do have to
didn't.
finish that.
It is actually really good.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's
It's
just
really
stuff like
good.
that where I'm like this, okay. I think I need to finish it. And then I go to finish it and I'm like, I'm by myself. I don't know. And then my brain is like, that Korean BL is only 23 minutes long.
Yeah,
I
And
I
get
get
that
it. I
though.
totally
I
I'm
get it.
like,
totally get
I'm
that.
like, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm done. Right? Because
I
you
am
gotta dial in.
heartbroken. My Magic Prophecy is over. Did you watch today?
I haven't seen it yet.
No. It's 5. I'm only up to 5 episodes of my
What? This is the
Prop.
last episode, right, Kels?
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Okay, I
This is
gotta.
my favorite Jimmy thing, period, hands down. And usually I'm not one for the, oh, they improvise and stuff. Let Jimmy improvise from now on. If this is what we get out of Jimmy, if you let him
Mm.
do him, he improvised so much in this series, more than any other. This
Oh,
is the
really?
director from Reset. So I think that's why this was so good. This is so
Oh,
when you this is a weird thing to say,
okay.
but if you watch the love scenes, you can see that there is a way that director, like, he gets a certain thing out of people.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
never seen Jimmy. I'm very upfront about. I didn't dislike Jimmy. I did not understand the Jimmy of it all. And a big part of that,
Me either.
I've been very open about it. If they remind me of a white boy I went to school with,
that's what I was going to say. You know, he doesn't even remind me of a white boy I went to school. He reminds me of a middle-aged white man. I don't want to watch that.
We went to predominantly white schools. We went to predominantly white schools.
We have at home.
Very specific, like, sense memory. And so whenever I see him, I'm like, you could have had a locker next to me. I don't want to. Like, go away.
I don't want to.
But him in this, I feel like he was unleashed. He was unlocked. He was given more opportunity to play. And I think he needed this different direct. And also, I do believe, because he was working on his master's while he was doing this, and I think he was just like, there was no room for him to contain himself, because he was just on a wing and a prayer, just trying to get.
Because even in fan spaces, he's very contained. Like he is,
but not anymore.
Not anymore. I noticed he has a lot more freedom now.
He got his master's. He's done, and he's just like, I knew it was a new Jimmy, because he did all that kissing at the and whether he's kissing or not, right? But Jimmy just wouldn't have done that before, right? At his birthday, it was his birthday at the what's it called?
The fest, the thing.
But this was I'm talking about the fan meet, not the fan,
the game thing, where they were all together.
GMMTV, where they take everybody. This COVID thing. The retreat they do
or whatever.
It was his birthday, and they had cake, and he kissed.
He was having a ball
so many times, and so when they got back, everyone was teasing them. And in one interview, I saw someone say, "Well, you were drunk," and he said, "I wasn't drunk. I just kissed. I wasn't drunk." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then in another one, they were like, "You kissed him so much, ha 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 ha." You like they teased you into kissing him, and he was like, "I would have kissed him no matter what. Nobody made me do that." And he did it so like, and I was like, "Who are you, Jimmy?"
So
that is not the Jimmy from before.
The first episode of this show, the first episode of My Magic Prophecy, I said to you, Kelly, "Oh, now I get the Jimmy thing."
Me too. Yes, that's where
I never understood it before. In the first episode,
charming.
I was like, "Oh, I get why people are so into him now."
Yeah.
And I am loving My Magic Prophecy. It's just like I get overwhelmed of like, what's next? What's coming on?
It's a lot of shows.
No, it's a lot. Like that, my brain is like,
It didn't used to be this way.
That's why I keep the My Drama list, so I can keep track of it. And then I also and I will say though, can I say C
is a lot of
what's going on?
There's a reason that I could see why the kissing
Jimmy wanted to kiss so much.
Yeah, he did that before. He has done this before.
The waist is wasting.
His hair.
The hair is hairing.
I remember when we realized who C actually was, because they all got their little TikToks. I remember when they all got their little TikToks, and they had done whatever, like vice versa or something. I don't know what. And C was like the C we saw on screen. And he started posting Thirst Trap Shawl. And the entire BL was like, "Who this?" He understands social media. He knew exactly what he was doing. And it would just be like him in black and white being like, with some like music and just like posing and stuff. And I was like, "You're blind in Twilight. What are you doing right now, sir? This is weird. I'm uncomfortable." So C is definitely, C is a mood. C is very C.
I need to get
that hair at that one event when the curly haired, tight waisted.
Oh, the curly hair.
And he knew it.
That one
absolutely knew it.
He knew what he was doing. Well, I need to get further because I haven't seen any of this. I've got the last Twilight.
I've not seen that
in my brain.
So the amount of times Jimmy has made C go in like they're breaking character because he has done something out of pocket, and C's been like, "Oh, hey, yo!" Totally. Like there's this last episode, there was Yoshi and I were watching, and there's a thing that happens, and there's this laugh, and I was like, we had never heard this character laugh like this. And Yoshi said, what character? He said, they threw those characters out the window. It's a lot. It's very, I think what I like about My Magic Prophecy, or some of them, and I don't think you guys are there yet, but there are some conversations the characters have where we step back and go, we haven't seen BL shows show this kind of like in-depth conversation between characters like this before. So I like really liked it. And then I looked back at Reset, and I feel like Reset would do that too, where it wouldn't just brush over a thing. You would really talk about it and really dissect it. So I feel like that is a hallmark of this director.
Now you're making me want to rewatch Reset.
I know. Reset was so good.
Reset was so good.
So good. Pond was so
all right.
Woo. Yeah, we should
like we have done a lot of talking
we
today.
Gotta watch Not Me.
It was all good. And I feel like, we have to watch Not Me. And what? We're supposed to what?
Oh, I was going to say how we're supposed to close it out. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
What is it again? Our favorite what made us happy this week? What's the question?
Anything in any media that stuck out to us or was something that we would like to share with everybody.
We're enjoying, right? Like,
the thing you're enjoying this week. I didn't think about that before we got up here because I was thinking about my friends.
I've got one. I've got two, but I'll just go really short. I will say I love Desire. I know ABO Desire is not everybody's jam. I think if you've read enough fanfic and you know what that is, oh my God, this show is amazing. It takes what you see on the page and it brings it to life, and in such a way where it makes sense to you. But and it's not really about caring about the characters. It's like loving the unhinged nature of what it is at its core. I think that part.
My challenge. I have to care about the characters.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm okay. It's not necessarily that I care about the characters. I love the unhinged things that they do because they're bringing to life some of the unhinged things that I've seen on the page. And I think that part is what I love. Side note, Vicky, also, all of our little lovely apps, they serve up various things. And Vicky somehow gets me with the K-dramas. I don't know how it gets me. It just does. I see weird things, weird titles. I got to go in. I want to tap on that thing. Reborn Rich. Reborn Rich. It is called Reborn Rich.
That's a straight show, right?
Oh my God. It is
a
drama. And that drama is dramaing. It makes absolutely no sense. It's about a dude who's like an assistant to a rich guy at a rich company. And then he dies because of some of the stuff the rich guy does. And he comes back in the body of the guy's youngest grandson. Well, not the guy, his dad's youngest grandson. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's amazing. I don't think that I've learned so much about Korean business corporation conglomerate history in my life. Yet I'm here for it. I'm here for it because
I hate the business stuff. So we're so different.
I think that's the same. That's part of why I hate Desire.
I'm like, they're talking about business again.
Oh my
God. I don't know who runs this company. I don't know what those stocks mean.
Crap about it. You know what I love about the Thai stuff is because they say business.
Yes.
Tell me about the business.
They're like, business stuff is here.
Goes in like
files.
Both meetings. But I will say this: the element of like, I know I am from the future, and I've been put in this little kid's body, and then I have to live this whole life again, but with all my adult man future knowledge in my brain. Like that part.
Like promise.
That's the part.
Like promise. What's the promise?
Yeah.
Love promise. What was it?
What?
The grandpa love one?
I don't know.
What?
The grandpa love show.
That is not the same. Not at all the same.
Not grandpa love. Not grandpa love.
Grandpa was so good though.
I never
talking about you are. Yes, it's the promise of the soul. That is great, but Grandpa was a vibe. He was not a smart man.
He was a
So
vibe.
this is completely different. This is a smart person who didn't have the
Oh.
opportunity, who's now taking advantage of the opportunities that he's
Oh, okay.
getting
I get you. I get you.
to manipulate things happening in the, as time goes on, to make sure that things turn out maybe better than before. I was talking to my husband, and it's a weird, there's a weird thing about, they're oligarchs here. Those conglomerate families in Korea, I don't know. There's a real um love for that idea of like a companies who succeed within the family. And so that's an interesting take also that I'm watching. And I'm like, y'all are playing some really nice music behind this man doing all the machinations to make sure his grandson gets power. That's weird. Whoever's the best, most qualified should get the power, not the grandson. That's weird. So anyway, Reborn Rich, it's got me stuck right now because I need to be, like I said, I'm behind on a lot of stuff, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck in this 12 episode, whatever, Korean drama. Anyway, that's my stuff. I'm done. All right.
I want Kelli, you to go next, Kelli.
Oh, me?
So I don't say, I don't say.
I had a thing. It's gone again. Oh no. I was gonna try to do something outside of BL, even though that's what I do all day, every day.
That's why I wanted you to go next, because I didn't want to say the same as you.
Oh no, I had a thing. Oh, COVID brain. Jesus.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, I had it. It was something that I watched.
Do you want me to go and then you try to think about it?
Yeah.
Okay. I loved Wicked Game.
Oh, that was
good.
So.
That's why I wanted you to go first, because I didn't know if you were going to say that.
No, that's fine. Yeah, mine's different.
It was so. You haven't seen it yet, have you, Nikki? Did you watch it?
I watched it today, and I will say it's giving K drama. And I actually thought
Lacorn.
Yes, it's giving it's like giving Lacorn.
Yeah.
And Reset was cool though in the way that it gave exposition. This one I was like, I want to get to the next episode because you expositioned me out. I'm sorry. I am giving opinion on your pick.
Not so different from us.
You go.
Well, it's so funny because when we finished that, me, Kelli, and Yoshi were all like, I love the way they set everything up this episode. We understand exactly where everybody's coming from.
We can just move on to the good stuff.
We can move on to what's going to happen. But they set it up in a way. No, but they set it up in a way that was so entertaining. It's so weird to me the way you saw that and the way we saw that. Like, it was like super entertaining to me. Like, and I know which characters I'm invested in and which characters I can't stand already. Like, I already know. And I'm excited to see if they make me change my opinion on some characters. But, like, I really enjoyed that first episode, and I can't wait for more. And then, Thao and Off-Road, are the ones that made me love BL.
100%.
So,
I'm in.
So
there's no question.
Yeah. But also, it's not a show. But, I told you guys, I'm really addicted to revenge love. So all these behind the scenes, just dropping. They are doing for me the work. So I keep going back. I'm sure you know this, Nikki. I keep going back and watching it over and over again. But I'm seeing all the things that I missed when I watched it the first time, because all these behind the scenes are dropping, and I'm seeing, and people are in the comments talking about the little things that they did that are so cute that I didn't notice when I watched it the first time. So then I have to go back to those episodes and be like, oh, they did do that. So all these behind the scenes, and it's a ton of behind the scenes. So that's what I'm enjoying this week.
I remember now mine. It wasn't from this week though, but we haven't done this in a long time. Yeah. I saw the behind the scenes for PP's concert, and I was blown away. He won Best Concert in Thailand recently.
Ooh.
And I don't think people understand why do you know it was 2 hours long. I'm a girly that loves to see, oh no.
They're there.
Our brother's
here. Just pause.
Okay. I'm gonna pause, you guys. Hold on. Okay, wait. Let me get it. It was PP's. I love behind the scenes. I feel like art is not just the thing, but the way the thing is created. I think there's art in the creation of something, and it's very rare you get somebody who gives you everything. It was 2 hours of from beginning to end, like from the bare bones to all of it, how he made, because that concert was crazy. That concert was Beyonce
The one we
level.
saw?
Yes.
Yes, I would
It's
love to
on
see that.
YouTube. I
yes.
highly
All right.
recommend it. You
Oh,
know,
it's on YouTube?
it's
Oh, the
on
behind the
YouTube. You know how
scenes?
Beyonce did her thing?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
For he loves Beyonce. I have no doubt. He did that. He uh built this like Beyonce's Netflix special. So that's what you're getting. It is so, I cannot express how good it is. It's just my pleasure concert behind the scenes, 2 hours. One of the, like, to just understand how crazy it is. There's a thing where you remember the thing he was in that flies him all over the stage?
Yeah, yeah,
And he
yeah.
does all that choreography. People. That was all done by people. There was a team of people and
They had to do the
pulleys and
system, bro.
ropes.
Oh my God.
The choreography of that,
That's crazy.
that's just one part of the massive stage. The some of the stuff they had never done before. The
Like that
dancers.
stage that was like
Yeah.
tilted and stuff was
That's
falling.
crazy.
Oh my
The pulleys,
God.
they
That was
would go, they
so
would do,
cool.
and then they would drop him, and it shows him, like, it shows all the rehearsals, it shows them behind the
Jeez.
scenes. It is,
That's
I
crazy.
really recommend watching the behind the scenes. It's so good. I do have like a,
You
I did a reaction to
made
it
me think about
on
it.
my Patreon if anyone's interested, but or just go, it's on YouTube, you can just watch it yourself. We did like I was, Patreon has a thing where you can watch live, and so I had the chat
Oh,
going
okay.
and everything. It was very fun.
Oh, cool, cool,
It was
cool.
my first time using that feature, and we all had a really nice time. But yeah, it's just watching the band, the background singers, watching him, like, his voice mature through it. He took off 2 months of he
Good.
stopped
Yeah.
work for 2 months and just worked on that concert. And now they're
And
taking it on
it
tour,
showed.
and he took a month off to prepare for the tour. So, like, it's just a level of work. I don't think people fully understand to get shows of that caliber. Like, I think Jeff is doing that. Bilkin and PP are doing that. Like, it is what sets them. I don't think people fully understand what sets them apart from the other BL performers. And that's not to dog them out or anything, but that
I
is
feel
what
like
puts
I feel
them.
like Gemini and Fourth can do that.
They're there. They are
They
there.
can. They are there, but I'll say, to your point, Kelli, it's
They need the
about having
time.
control. Yes, you have control of your own destiny, right? Jeff
Yep.
left so that he could control that. And so he did what he wanted to do with that. Is there a show coming out? Yes. Have we seen parts of that?
No,
He's
he
got
took.
it on the No, he's got it on the schedule, but
Yeah.
he is very specific and very prolific in what he's doing right now,
Mm-hmm.
to your point. And because they have their own companies and they can do the same, that is why you're seeing the level of performance and the concerts that you're seeing out of them.
I was just on a live the other day, and I know new fans get frustrated with me, but I said he has to step away from acting. He has to step away from acting.
He does.
He has to finish an
100%.
album, and then he has to
100%.
do a complete album that is just about him, for him.
Yep.
He doesn't have to
Yep.
write the songs. They didn't write their songs. You know, that's Jeff's lane. He doesn't have to do that, but he has to have a concept and an album that is
And a through line,
fully
yes.
realized, not just songs people are writing for him. And then he needs to focus on a concert. I know they're going to be like, he did a concert. This is the difference. Bilkin and PP and Jeff, what they were doing for these concerts is what these other Thai musicians and artists are doing.
That's
They're
true.
all
Yes.
in. There's nothing else but that music. He has to step away from a lot of the stuff you're used to getting him. You won't get him for a while. He has to. We were feast or famine as, BKPP fans for a long time.
Yeah,
Because they
y'all are.
focused on their
But
music.
also knowing that Z wants to do other things,
Yeah,
it might be the time for Nunu to
I
do that.
believe
Yeah.
I believe that's where they're going. I I just keep saying this so that fandom can get ready for it and not feel like they're being let down in
Left
some way.
behind. Yeah.
Because it's what he has to do to realize they think he's there and he's not. And they don't understand that because their fandom is so strong, but it has to be bigger than a fandom. And the only way to do that is to do what those three did.
That's true.
And so he can, I have no doubt he can do it, but he has to. I watched that behind the scenes and I'm like, this is another level. He got best concert over all concerts in Thailand. I need you to understand. People who've been in the business.
It was an amazing concert.
He got
that concert was crazy.
And to beat that was his first one.
Your two though, they got my man wrapped up in some weird stuff.
Hey, Jeff is the only one I have seen.
It's fun.
Jeff is the only one I've seen that's gotten them to. I actually don't think he has PP worked up. PP, they fight 90% of the time. If Boy Key Lion hadn't been there to coach them, that we never.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was her doing.
Yeah,
she's
just fight.
She's a good time too.
I think PP works just nerves. I'm gonna say it.
I think they work each other's nerves, but I think that Jeff is always like this. If you just leave me alone, everything be all right.
It's like that sibling that's like
this, I'm not gonna leave you alone.
It's like the sibling that's just like, I'm gonna poke you, and they don't know when to stop poking you. And there's a point where he's like, I'm gonna need you to stop poking me. And they're like, I just poked you. That feels like where Bilkin, I had not seen them in
yes.
Bilkin was just like, can I hug you one more time? I was like, Bilkin! You're hugging that man a lot. It was a lot.
But I feel like Jeff and Bilkin probably have hung out, but behind the scenes,
we just don't see
probably
it.
more. We just don't see it. I think PP and Jeff play for the camera. I think Bilkin and Jeff are having legit hangout time, right?
Bilkin likes people he can talk music with.
Yes. Because that is
and have those like
be their through line. Yeah.
His place he wants to hang out is jazz clubs. Like he wants to be around those. He has a underground artist. The vibe, I don't think people realize he's like that artsy musician vibe. That's his thing. And he likes to like sit in jazz clubs. And freaking Jackson made his party a jazz club. So they brought a jazz singer to his Thai party after his concert so they would come. And I will never forget that. I thought it was so cute because that's their comfort zone.
Is that Jackson Wang?
Yeah, he had two parties. He had his big, the Jackson Wang insane parties. Yeah, he had that, and then I was like, why is he having like this sit down dinner with a jazz singer? I was like, man, Bilkin loves jazz singers. He had 2 seats next to him saved for them. And then when they finally came late and he hugged him and someone took video and he said, I was scared you wouldn't come. I thought you weren't going to come. And they were like, no, we'll come. And then he sat, and then that's when you found out, like he sat down and they sat down next to him. Cause I was like, what is this sit down? Having a sit down dinner with a jazz singer to me is not like a Jackson Wang party. But then I was like, he had 2. This was this is my headcanon. He was like,
for my friends.
How do I get them here so they feel comfortable? They're not like freaked out by my like crazy party, which actually Bilkin does do. They do go to the club and stuff, but PP has a wall of like too much for that stuff.
I feel him.
And I can't imagine being so famous in that space and being able to do that without it being super taxing and annoying and unenjoyable, not enjoyable at all because of the amount of people around you and what they want from
not me.
We gotta
go. We gotta go, you guys. It was so fun talking to you.
Kelly, your lipstick looks gorgeous, by the way.
This is another one.
I really love it. The whole time we've been talking, I've been looking at your lips.
And I put it's I Imagine.
That's That's the one I have, Kelly. That's the one I have and I lost. I can't find it.
No, it's great.
Yeah, and it's expensive.
I think we all have lovely lip colors today.
Yeah.
We do.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Let's enjoy it. Oh, yeah. Let's include on we too.
Okay. Let's get out of here though. We're gonna make another drink. We're gonna watch Not Me Tipsy.
Oh,
watch out.
Drink.
Woohoo! Drink.
Okay. Drink.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for hanging out with us.